Did you know that a rich, hearty beef stew can take your dinner from just okay to absolutely extraordinary, all in just a few hours? Imagine a dish so flavorful and comforting it feels like a warm hug in a bowl. Well, get ready, because today I'm going to show you how to make a truly mouth-watering beef stew in a luxurious red wine sauce. It's the perfect recipe for a cozy family dinner, a special occasion, or just when you want to treat yourself to something amazing. And trust me, it's easier than you think. Ever made a beef stew that just didn't hit the spot? Maybe the beef was tough, or the sauce turned out watery and bland instead of rich and flavorful. It can be really frustrating when you put in all that effort and the result just doesn't live up to your expectations. The common pitfalls are many: not browning the meat properly, choosing the wrong cut of beef, or not letting it simmer long enough for the flavors to truly meld together. It often feels like you need to be a professional chef to get it right. But today, we're going to break down all those challenges. I'm going to share all the secrets to avoid those common mistakes and guide you step by step, so you can confidently create a stew that's both incredibly flavorful and perfectly tender every single time. Let's dive into what makes this recipe so special. First, the ingredients. We're starting with a beautiful cut of beef chuck, which is perfect for slow cooking because it becomes incredibly tender and succulent. We'll also be using classic aromatic vegetables like onions, carrots, and celery, the holy trinity of flavor. A little bit of garlic, some fragrant herbs like thyme and bay leaves, and of course, the star of the show, a good, dry red wine. The wine adds an incredible depth and complexity that water or broth alone just can't match. The key technique here is patience. We'll start by searing our beef to get that beautiful brown crust, which builds a massive flavor foundation. Then, we'll saute our vegetables to soften them and release their sweetness. After that, we'll deglaze the pan with our red wine to scrape up all those delicious brown bits from the bottom. This is a non-negotiable step for maximum flavor. Finally, everything goes into the pot to simmer low and slow. This gentle cooking process is what breaks down the tough connective tissues in the beef, making it melt in your mouth tender while allowing all the ingredients to marry into a rich, harmonious sauce. Now for the magic. Watch as we bring it all together. First, we get our pot nice and hot and sear the beef in batches until it's deeply browned on all sides. Look at that beautiful color. We'll set the beef aside and add our onions, carrots, and celery to the pot, letting them cook down until they're soft and slightly caramelized. Next, in goes the garlic, just for a minute until it's fragrant. Then, it's time for the red wine. We pour it in and use a wooden spoon to scrape up all those flavorful browned bits stuck to the bottom of the pot. See how the liquid is turning this gorgeous, deep color? Now the beef goes back in, along with our beef broth, tomato paste for richness, and our bundle of fresh herbs. We'll give it all a good stir, bring it to a gentle simmer, then cover it and let it cook low and slow for a few hours. This is where the transformation happens. The kitchen will start to fill with the most incredible aroma. Just let it be, let it do its thing. After a few hours, the beef will be fork tender and the sauce will have thickened into a velvety, rich gravy. This is the moment we've been waiting for. So there you have it. We've taken simple, humble ingredients and, with a little bit of time and technique, transformed them into an elegant and deeply satisfying beef stew in red wine sauce. It's a dish that's sure to impress anyone you share it with. The key takeaways are to brown your meat well, use a good red wine, and most importantly, give it the time it needs to simmer and become something truly special. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe and feel inspired to try it yourself. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And for more delicious recipes just like this one, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'd love to hear how your stew turns out, so please leave your thoughts and any questions you might have in the comments below. Check out the ingredients and instructions in my posts on my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.